Jetpack, you ready to play the Pokemon trading card game? If so, let's start the show! Hey everyone, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, aka the hottest calves on Twitch. Shoutouts to Frodo and Secret Player in the chat. Shoutouts to everybody that followed the stream while I was offline, including Das Radichan. Apologies if I mess up your names. 131311, OTG LOL, Amplify, The Milkman, JJ in the house, I'm on fire, Agwent 007, 007, Lord Theo 16, Uprising 88, and R Trout. Thank you all for the follows while I was offline. Y'all are goated. Kanagi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And yeah, today on the agenda we are playing. Where's the? Here we go. We're playing some Charizard EX. I've been playing some Charizard EX, and I really like the deck. And I wanted to try other variants of Charizard. Like in particular, I really wanted to try Charizard without Arceus. But then I tried playing it with Arceus, and I was like, oh, this is really good. This is really good. So we're gonna stick with it. Hopefully the deck works well today. And in case we have time, maybe we'll take a look at the Mew VMAX deck that just won the World Championships. I've got it already built. I will be making a video on this eventually. Hopefully we can do that today so that I can finish up the videos for this week. Kanagi says we need to decompress and talk Worlds. I saw finals. I saw finals for... I saw all of grand finals for the Masters division. I saw some of the seniors and juniors, but I didn't get to watch like most of the tournament. Tournaments are always like at a terrible time, and I'm out of the house all the time, so I didn't get to see too much. Let's go get into a game here, and we can keep talking. You're juggling around 3-4 variants? Yeah, I have not. I played this one and really liked it, and I had a hard time seeing the benefits of some of the other ones, so I was like, I'll just roll with this. You kind of felt bad as a streamer last night. You couldn't talk about playing Tetris 99 when you have a future student talking about school. I mean, were you playing Tetris 99 and trying to talk about Tetris 99? That was one of the things when for those who aren't aware, I used to main Tetris 99 as my streaming game of choice, and I ended up stopping, partially because of internet issues, and partially because there's not a lot to talk about with Tetris, and also it's really hard to talk about while you're playing. It's such a fast-paced game, and it's really hard to talk about stuff in the moment. Ooh, Inteleon. Interesting. This could be bad. Urshifu can one-shot the Arceus, so the faster we can get Arceus out of here, the better. Let's go and get set up here. All right. Our opponent goes first. And how do we want to approach? I really want the choice belt. I want the choice belt. We're going to have to save that for later, though. They can get their Inteleon VMAX down. Do I could hold my hand at the end of this turn, and let's see what they have. If they don't bench anything else, okay. If that's it, I'm fine with this. I am totally fine with this starting hand. I will... Ooh, do I want to give them Artazon? Okay. Let's go Artazon. I will put down a Pidgey. I will attach energy. And I will wait. I'm okay taking 140 damage from Inteleon if that's all it's going to come down to. I love that this Charizard does not get hit for weakness. That is so good. And if this could get one-shotted later, I think that's fine. If we are in a position where... If this is taking a hit, if it can tank a hit here and it takes 2 hits to knock it out, then, like, Absolutely, that's perfect. Okay, we're going to take some damage here. That does kind of suck, but again, this is not a high damage deck, and they have started not particularly well. They attached the second energy. Yeah, they are on hard times right now. They are on hard times. We can let them continue here as is. I will Artazon, and we will bench a second Charizard here, and let's go and get ourselves a... Do we get the Charizard set up or get the Pidgeot set up? We can go a couple ways about this. If we go and get... Actually, if we get double rare candy, that should do it, right? No, I don't have... Yeah, let's go double rare candy here. This should be the play. Right? And I will get rid of... if we get rid of Boss and we get rid of Super Rod. Not ideal. I probably could have played this a little better. That's okay. Let's go Pidgeot. Then Pidgeot gets us a card of our choice, and we'll get the Charizard here. Quick search. We'll go grab a Charizard. And we got the blinged out one. I pulled this in a pack of Obsidian Flames. And we accelerate energy. And we are laughing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll hold on to our hand. And we're just going to swing for 180. They're going to knock out this Arceus, which is fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We are going to get the one shot next go. And I will hold on to Choice Belt. I'm not going to do that just yet. Double rare candy sounds like a trip to the dentist. Okay, they put down double Remoraid. I mean, there's not really much they can do right now. I think they scoop if they can't play another Inteleon or an Urshifu here. I kind of don't want to Iono them. Because, like, what are they going... Oh! Ooh, the Cheryl! That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. I could Iono... I know their hand is bad. I know it's bad. We do lose the Arceus. Okay. Do we Iono here? They have 7 cards. How good are those other cards, like, actually... is the question here. I will put down a Manaphy just in case. And I will... Quick search. Let's grab ourselves the... We're 2 pieces short, so I'm just going to go and grab the Charmeleon here. And hopefully they don't gust up with the Inteleon. And I don't think I need to bench anything else at this point. Yeah, we'll just swing for 240. I mean, if they have another Cheryl, then it kind of is what it is. I kind of hope they don't gust up this Charmeleon. Okay, they're going to go and get some more damage on there. Fine. I should attack the active for 140. Yeah, their hand's still bad. Their hand is still bad. Yeah, we just take this knock and we should be... Oh! Ooh, okay. We've got ourselves a game. We have got ourselves a game. Now we want to Iono. Okay, they're going to move some damage around here. Probably try and take out the Manaphy. Okay. Now, do I actually want to Iono here if they're all the way down to 2 cards? We're actually going to give them... Actually, yeah, we will. We do want to Iono here. Well, they'll be down to 2 cards, maybe 3. Let's see. This is getting a little weird. I don't know if I bench the Radiant Charizard right now. I don't think I do. Let's see. We will take 3 prizes off this next go-around, though. Yeah, because if we get the Radiant Charizard up, is it worth getting the Radiant Charizard up? I don't think so. I'm just scared of, like, what happens if we don't get it, right? And they do get another Inteleon down. The other way of going about it, I don't want them to heal. That's the big thing. I really don't want this Inteleon to heal. Okay, they're going to heal off the Pidgeot. That makes sense. And then, yeah, this Manaphy is probably going to get KO'd soon. So that's something to keep in mind here. 160. And yeah, we want to knock this out, like, right now. Let's go attach energy to the Charmeleon. And I will Iono here. Do get, like, Arceuses and stuff. And let's go quick search for the Charizard. I think, yeah, the unfortunate thing here is I'm wasting energy. Yes, so we can attach one. I'm just going to attach one, and we'll save the other one for Charizard. Also, I think we threw out our Super Rod early. Yeah, we did. So that's kind of it. We have 1 energy and 1 Charizard left. Let's go and hit for 240. If it comes down to it, we could be in a position where Charizard can one-shot an Inteleon VMAX. And that might be a play that we look out for in the future here. Okay, they're going to bench Urshifu. They don't get it. Do they have... I think we also have to be concerned about a potential Medicham play here. And that could mess us up pretty bad. Okay, we're going to go Inteleon VMAX. 140 is not going to be enough. And how many copies of Boss do we still have in the deck? There should be 2 more. And yeah, we're going to lose... we potentially lose the Manaphy here. Let's see how they play it. Forest Seal Stone. Yeah, if we get Metachammed here, that would be rough. No, we're not going to get Metachammed. Okay. If we have 2 prize cards remaining... Oh, we're going to get Roxanne. Okay. Sure. Not ideal. Not ideal. We can fix that, though. Or we can work around that. Let's see. I think the Urshifu is probably the most dangerous thing here, right? We go and hit the Urshifu, and then we go and hit the... Yeah, we one-shot the Urshifu, we one-shot Lumineon, and that should be game. Or we gust up 2 things. Now, that's assuming we have 2 boss still in the deck. Secret player going for the shiny Snorlax. Didn't get it that time. No, our opponent just scoops GG's. A little bit of a weird match there with a anticlimactic conclusion. I'm guessing at some point they goofed and mismanaged their their approach and forgot to grab Rapid Strike Energy, which is why they didn't attack there, which is very unfortunate. But regardless, we had a pretty good setup there. And even if they took out the Manaphy, yeah, I think they double goofed in like maybe not having the energy, not leaving enough room on the bench for a Medicham to try and get a loop play in there. But I think we were in good shape regardless. This is a very tanky deck. Like the Charizards have 330 HP, accelerates very quickly. We had the Radiant Charizard that could have gone in as a single prize attacker. The Pidgeot is even not that bad in a jam, just to get some damage in and tank a hit, especially since this deck cannot one-shot Pidgeot. So, yeah, we did pretty good there. GG's. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that dub. Wild Shiny appeared. No, it did not. I saw it. Nice try, though. Nice try. And Kanagi asked a while ago, what's the weakness on the new Charizard? Grass. Not sure if you're still here. But yeah, it is it's bad against grass, but like there are just grass is not particularly strong right now, so it's not too much to worry about at this point in time. All right, yes, we would like to go first. Okay, I'm guessing we're up against chien-pao. We have a terrible starting hand. Absolutely abysmal starting hand. To the point where I'm like, do we just scoop our cards? Let's see what we top deck. Maybe we top deck Arceus and like all of that changes. But 2 Pidgeys into nothing feels... Oh, our opponent only has a Bidoof. Yeah, no, we're just going to scoop this. I don't care. We don't have time for this. Ugh. You're still here. Grass isn't so much until someone figure out Vespiquen. I don't even think... I'm not sure Vespiquen is it. I like Meowscarada, but I don't know if that's going to be the deck. I don't think there's enough strong grass Pokemon and support for grass to really be a factor right now. Sturmeyer, first time in chat, welcome, and asks, is there a rule or way to know when a deck wants to go first or second? Amazing question, and it is a question that comes up a lot. You almost always want to go first. There are very few decks that want to go second. I don't know. I don't even think there's any decks that really want to go second. Like Lost Box can go second. You can get the Cramorant hit at the end, but you probably still want to go first because you just end up with more... You have more opportunities to do stuff and land the first big hit if you go first. Okay, our opponent is... okay. This is a little bit of a weird start here. I don't like Arceus in the active here because we have a... There's a very high chance that we get obliterated on turn 1 here. Or the following turn. King Gambit deck with Painful Spoons. You're hoping to test that out. King Gambit. That feels like too much work. Multiple stage 2 lines freaks me out. I don't know if I believe in that, but I hope it works out for you. Okay, they're going to go... Oh, they get rid of both energy off the rip. Okay. There might be a chance that we can hang around here. Here comes Palkia. All right. Yeah, the chien-pao match is a little weird for this deck, especially if chien-pao gets rolling where they can just one-shot Arceus and even Charizard. That feels terrible when that happens. We have the pieces to go into Charizard and Pidgey here. I'm just horrified of losing 2 prizes early. They don't have the... Okay, I was going to say they don't have the Frigabacks, but they're going to get the Frigabacks right now, most likely. Fire and water have been getting all the love. True. Welcome. Water, yes. Fire... Like, Charizard does... Tera Charizard does not count. A Radiant Eternatus for stage 2. That would be fun. It might be too OP. Would be fun, though. I think stage 2s will be fine once we are out of the V era of the game. Uh-oh. Looks like they are... This is kind of annoying. I was really hoping to get Pidgeot out, and I don't think we're going to be able to get Pidgeot out. I think we have to bench Manaphy to protect the bench here. Let's go and get Manaphy down. And also, we will attach energy to the Arceus. And I will actually drag... I'm going to drag... Palkia can accelerate to itself. Yeah, we'll drag Palkia up, and we'll wait. Okay. Now, the problem with our current situation... I can accelerate Charizard, and we can attack with Charizard next turn. We have to retreat Arceus, and we're burning energy at that point, and we still kind of don't have options after that. And I think this deck actually mains Palkia, and chien-pao is just the support. But now they're going to have to burn... And they've got lots of energy in the discard pile. Let's see how they play it. And yeah, the Palkia focus deck, this actually got top 16 in Worlds this year. So don't sleep on this variant. We covered this just last week? Last week or 2 weeks ago, we covered this deck. It's very strong. Yep. So Kanagi, I just please ask to refrain from the back seating. Partially because I like to learn on my own and play. Partially because when all of these end up on the YouTube channel, which you may or may not have seen, and I already get enough harassment for my play as is, and the people being like, oh yeah, you just got chat to help you. Like, people will find anything to go and attack me all the time for how I play the game. That's the thing. I make mistakes, and they comment on the YouTube channel of like, oh, you could have done this, this, and this. And I know that if I just take advice from the chat, then it's like, why'd you have to listen to the chat? So let's play it out, see how this goes. I wish I could have a deeper bench here. Oh, Palkia cross-switcher. I don't like that. I don't like the cross-switcher pieces. If we lose the Charizard right now, we're just dead. Okay, let's see how they play it. They could also just, like, if they've got the cross-switcher piece and the canceling cologne, then we're screwed. I don't think they do. I think they're setting up for it, for sure. What's more important, getting down a Charmander or getting down a Pidgeot? I already have the Pidgeot in hand, but like, if I can't attack with it anyway. Uprising says, been using the Palkia deck a lot. You're able to go on a 17-game win streak. Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. All right, we're hovering over the scoop button here. Yeah, let's just go and... Okay, we'll wait for Palkia to do its thing. If we top deck Arceus or an out to Arceus, we're cool. Otherwise, this game is done. All right, let's go. Hold on. Sure. Arceus. Out to Okay. Okay, let's go and put down another Charmander. This isn't over yet. Not quite over yet. We do get a little bit of an advantage here in that we... All right, GG's. GG's. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Good morning, JF Raptor. How you doing? It's good to see you yesterday. It happens. It happens. We unfortunately didn't get set up wide enough. They had Oh, whoever asked the question about do you want to go first or second, that's why you want to go first. You don't end up in situations like that. That was brutal. Worst is playing Battle Pass. I hate Battle Pass so much because of that. But Battle Pass is rotating next year. Presumably next year. We did not hear any announcements about rotation. And they usually give us 4 months notice. So yeah, keep rocking on. Keep playing your Mew VMAX. Have fun. All right. Let's get Arceus out. And we'll wait. Now our opponent starts with just the Lumineon. This could be anything, but that does suck for them having only a Lumineon in the active, and they brick off the Heavy Ball. Okay, they do have Ultra Ball though, so they can make some stuff happen here. Do I think we might get a different VIP pass? I don't think so. I don't think they'll reprint VIP pass. Or a different variation on it. I would just prefer, like, solid ball search. Oh my goodness, they are popping off right now. Let's go. They get the Frigibacks down, but they don't have... This got to be a chien-pao, right? Really? No? Okay. Okay. I mean... Not necessarily the worst starting hand. Our hand is actually not particularly strong right now either. We only have... We have the Rare Candy, but we don't have the Charizard. And I kind of don't want to give them anything else. Can we please top deck something for Arceus? Something. Something. I was going to say we can just go into Charizard next turn, but we cannot. Okay, we're getting Iono'd here. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we can make some stuff happen. Let's go. They get the chien-pao down. Do they have the pieces, though? That's the question. If we can knock out this Lumineon with Arceus... Oh, we're laughing. Actually, we should knock out the Frigibacks. That's what we should do. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Yeah. Definitely want to target the... And we get the Arceus VSTAR off the top. Love that for me. All right. We need a double Turbo Energy and a Pidgeot. Pidgeot gets us an extra card. We can rare can... So double Turbo Pidgeot is the combo. So we get the Pidgeot... The double turbo. We take a free prize. And I will... So we're going in a little heavy here. Like, I'm going to have no cards after this. And we are getting rid of the Super Rod, which does feel kind of bad. But... And we've only got 2 Charizards here. Let's go and grab another Rare Candy. Actually, no, we want to target the Frigibacks. We want to target the Frigibacks. What am I doing here? We take out the Frigibacks. They can't attack next turn. And we can worry about the multi-price targets later. And yes, we are going to accelerate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They only got 1 Frigibacks down. And let's go and grab that Frigibacks. And we can worry about these other Pokemon later. And they scoop. GG's. This is why you want to go first. Again, to the person who asked the question, do you want to go first or second? This is why you want to go first. You get the first big attack. And you put your opponent in a really bad spot, and they pretty much were just done at that point. GG's. Derek Jeter says, this deck is good. Objectively, this deck is so good, you don't even need draw supporters here. I don't know if it's that good, but it is pretty good. Derek Jeter, how you doing? Yeah, pretty much every deck benefits from going first in that way. There are certain decks that are okay going second, but they would pretty much all prefer going first. Hopefully we can get some good matches in. Like, we've won more than we lost, but all of these were kind of not so hot matches in the sense that they had bad endings, or we got blown out early, or they got blown out early. Not a good start. And good morning, Boarlord. Welcome back. How you doing? Yes, blast the air horn. Okay. Yep. Arceus. Yeah, we're cool with this. We're cool with this. They're not going to get a turn 1 knock if this is what I think it is. I'm pretty sure we're playing in the mirror. Artazon does help them out as well, which does kind of suck. Ooh, the Lumineon start. Love that for me. Love that for me. I will give them Artazon, though, because I really want... I want the Pidgeot. Or the Pidgey. Yes. Alright, let's go. Pretty good starting hand, especially if we can hit the Lumineon early. I don't like the idea of grinding up a boss's orders here. But, yeah, I don't think this deck needs Lumineon. And yeah, it is going to be a problem for them right now in that there's a pretty high chance we are going to get a 2-prize, jump into a 2-prize lead here with the way their deck is currently set up. I guess also we could just boss up the Charmander and be done with it. Okay. What's the play? I could go in... Yeah, we can just win this. Do we do it? Okay. I think we do it. I think we do it. Okay. We will go grab Arceus. This is also why you want to go first. Let's go and grab... We'll put down another Charmander. And let's go and grab a double turbo energy. And what do we want? Probably research. Let's go double turbo and research. And then we can refresh our hand and hopefully make things better. Assuming we don't just auto win this game. All right. DTE. Let's go hit the Charmander. And they're kind of screwed at this point. All right. Yeah, we don't need to accelerate. Bye. Good morning, Cowface. How you doing? Yeah, they can bench another Charmander and we can just blast that up too. If they get multiple Charmanders down, then we have a game. But they are off to a terrible start right now. Oh, Entei. All right. Okay. We have ourselves a game. That's fine. That's fine. I will just knock out, assuming we get the chance, I think we just knock out the Lumineon and go up 3 prizes and not worry about gusting up the... Oh, okay. We may not have the opportunity to do that. Let's see. We might still get a massive hit off of the research. Okay, we have ourselves a game. We have ourselves a game. If maybe I am just of thin skin, I would have just scooped already. But they're going for it. And Potato Heart Guy, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. They do get the... I wouldn't have grabbed the Charizard right now. Like, if I had Iono, I would just Iono that out of your hand. But, okay. Sure. Do we want to play this third Charizard? I don't think we need to. Okay. Okay. We do get energy, and that's nice. I will attach it to this Charmander, and let's pray off this research we can get a... We don't get the out that we were looking for. We do get a rare candy, though. And I will... I'm starting to get a little nervous here. Do we bench the second Arceus? I don't think we do. I think at the very least we have one more turn to figure it out. But that research was kind of bad. That was really bad. And that has put us in a little bit of a pickle here. They are going to get the Charizard EX. Accelerate. And I'm guessing you accelerate to itself and then maybe Entei? Or just go to Entei and you deal with the consequences of that. Yes, pickle. Antihero Chris says, Jet, how's it going? How's the stream going? Stream's going okay. And hold on, let me catch up Anti-Pickle coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! I was wondering if there are decks that would take advantage of being able to go second nearly guaranteed. Like, yeah, not really. This game isn't really built like that. Okay, we got off to a hot start, but now it's a little dicey. It's admittedly a little dicey. Oh my goodness. Let's see how they play this. I kind of hope we get Iono'd here. They look at our 6 cards and are like, oh, we need to get rid of this hand. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's still not good. That's still not ideal, but we have Judge. We have Judge. We can make stuff happen. They are going to get this Charizard set up, and we will have to be concerned about that going forward. They are making this a bit of a game, more than I thought. Kanagi says, do you compete in any online tournaments? You recently discovered them and it looks fun? No, I do not. A lot of them just... I'm very busy, and they're very long from what I've seen, like multiple hours of commitment. I am a new dad, and we have a baby to take care of, and that is not conducive to playing in Pokemon tournament. Now, I could give myself... I think we play Judge... Or do we research and pray? Do we disrupt their hand or do we play for the cards that we need? I think we play for the cards we need. I want 7. I still don't have... Okay, that's not ideal, but we will take the knock on... Is there anything I can bench right now? No, we'll just hit. And thank you so much, Antihero Chris, for renewing your sub. Much appreciated. Okay. Let's go and grab 2 prizes. There's Arceus. There's Radiant Charizard. I still need... This is still weird, right? This Charizard is now doing a lot of damage, and they're going to one-shot our... We really need the Pidgeot, like, in the worst way. Yeah, they are going to make a little bit of a comeback here. Okay. They do play Arven, so they're not going to gust anything else out, which is good. Which is good. Oh, the Bravery Charm too? What are they going to Bravery Charm, though? I guess they... Okay. They wanted the Nest Ball. They're going to get their Radiant Charizard out. That's fine. Okay, we're going to get another Charizard set up. I don't want to be hitting 2 Charizards here. I want the Lumineon, and I want something else. We've already burned 2 copies of Boss. Okay. That's not good. Oh, that's so not good. Oh, no. Okay. If we can get, so we're gonna have to go through a Charizard here. Bravery Charm does nothing. It does thin their hand. They can draw more cards with Beebrill, so there is that. I'll give them that. Okay, and they're gonna level ball and set up nothing. Yeah, they're just thinning their hand out so they can draw more cards. That's fine. So, yeah, with only one more boss's orders, we have to go through at least one of the Charizards. Yeah, they're hitting for 270 right now. Oof. Okay. We do get the first hit. They may have, like, some pivoting options to try and pivot out, and that would be annoying. Okay. Let's go and bench our... Oh, no. Let's bench our Radiant Charizard. We have too much energy in hand at the moment, and we didn't get... Yeah, we're only going to be accelerating 2 here, which kind of sucks. Let's go 1, 2, and, like, we need... I need some stuff in the worst way. Okay, let's go 240. Oh, no. I need an Iono here, please. Just shake up my hand. I don't like this. And put some energy up. I mean, they could hard retreat into the Charizard, I guess. The Pidgeot would save us, please. Oh, and they got Lumineon V. They will get a 4 Seal Stone play. What's the play? Do they go around the Charizard? Do they Iono us? I kind of hope they Iono us here, because our hand is full of garbage. And they just, all they know is we have a ton of cards. They're going to switch. Yep, that's a good call. That's a very good call. And now we are... Wow. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. Can we get boss right here? We get rare candy. Okay. Okay. With rare candy, what can we do? Let's get rid of Arceus and Pidgey. And we can grab a Pidgeot here. Right? And we have to go through... Okay, hold on. If we go... I think we have to play the boss now. This feels bad. Okay. And let's put some energy on this Charizard here. And we will pray. We are out of boss's orders. Can we escape rope? We could escape rope into something. Do we still have escape rope? Please tell me we have escape rope in the deck. Okay, there's an escape rope floating somewhere. As long as it's not this one card, I think we can still win. And assuming they don't attack the Pidgeot. Okay, they're just going to attack for 330. That's fine. I think. Please tell me it's in the deck. I can't remember. I think we might have seen our prizes. Please tell me we have it. All right, let's go. Research. Quick search. Pidgeot, please. Please. There's the rope. That's all we need. That is all we need for game. There it is. Charizard swinging for 250 damage, taking 2 prizes. And we got him. GG's. And I will say, I was feeling very cocky at the beginning of the game when we knocked out the Charmander early, and I thought this was done. And as it turns out, they had the plan, and they made a really strong comeback there. And had we not had Escape Rope in our deck or had some other gusting option, they would have made the comeback and won. So kudos to our opponent there, playing a great game. They had a different take on the Charizard deck. They had the Entei, Lumineon, Forest Seal Stone, and the Bibarel to draw cards. I definitely don't hate that take on the deck either, and maybe someday we will do we'll make another video covering that particular take on it. But as it turns out, any way you slice Charizard, still incredibly strong. Really like the Arceus for helping us set up in the early game, Charizard hitting for big damage later, and Radiant Charizard coming in with the end game sweep. GG's. Yeah, the Pidgeot play was great. I should have mentioned Pidgeot at the end there. Also, we just unlocked a new tier. Love to see that from me. All right, let's go and open the Silver Tempest first. Let's see what we get. I just hope I get a whole bunch of cards that I can grind up for credits. I don't think we need much. Like, maybe we just hit a whole bunch of Lugia alt arts, and that would be fun. Drowsy. Mawile V. Yay. I have a full set of those now, for whatever that's worth. Okay, let's go. Obsidian Flames. All right. Magneton. Glimmet. Oinkologne. Patrol Cat. Togetic. And a Gita. I think this card could be good. Haven't seen it really used at all yet, but I think it's going to be all right. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. So we got at least one good match. I want to get ideally 3. I think Gita is actually rare. It is the rare supporter in the set. Okay. If we only get 2, then we'll stick with 2. That Charizard match was very good. And because I would also like to cover the Mew V Max deck that won the championship today. I'd like to do that now, just so I have less stuff to do during the week. But, okay, let's go. We'll start there. Okay, our opponent is playing, looks like they're playing Gardevoir. All right, that could be a problem. Are we going second? Okay, yeah. Opponent's turn. All right. They're probably not knocking us out on the first go. Right? Right? Okay, I mean, there's an outside chance that on their second turn, they obliterate us. I don't want to bench a second Arceus if I don't have to. If the threat is real, then sure. Okay, they only get a Fog Crystal here. Hopefully that means they don't have, like, VIP pass. Okay, they're going to get 3 Ralts down. Okay, okay. I will leave them with that hand. Let's go and get a Pidgey. And I will bench a second Charmander here. And we'll attach energy. And we will wait. And hopefully they don't have the pop-off turn. If we can get the first big attack, then I am happy. Ooh, they get the Cresselia, though. The Cresselia sniping out a Charmander would be annoying, but thankfully we benched 2 of those. Them sniping a Pidgey would also be annoying because we only benched 1 and we only have 2 in the deck. I probably should have played a Manaphy, but okay, is what it is. I keep making that mistake thinking that Gardevoir is not a snipe deck, but it absolutely is a snipe deck. Okay, if they can get a Gardevoir EX even set up at this point. Did I watch the World Championships? I watched a little bit of it. I stayed up and watched all of the Masters Grand Finals. That was pretty intense with the way that it played out. Okay, please no Rare Candy Cresselia play right now. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Ooh, they got rid of the reversal energy. It must be something good. They must be setting up for it. Yeah, they're setting up for it. Damn it. Okay. Okay, now the potential good news for us is that we one-shot Gardevoir, right? Assuming, oh, we had the pieces. We had the pieces. No. Okay. I really don't. Please. Okay, they're gonna almost certainly gonna hit with Cresselia here. Yeah, and I would probably take out the Pidgey if I were them. And we'll have to get unfortunately, have to get a Manaphy down. I should have played that first. This was the greatest match of the whole season. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. Yeah, literally coming down to the bitter end. Now, there's another way we can play this. We can go and just straight up smash the Gardevoir. Oh, okay. They took out a Charmander. Interesting. All right. Okay, we get the Rare Candy into the Charizard. I like that for me. All right, then we just go 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3, and we just shift our game plan and go into a Charizard-based attack here. All right, let's go and retreat. Or Moongo reverse. I guess, yeah, we can bench Manaphy with the Artazon. And let's go and obliterate this Gardevoir. And then we get ourselves the Pidgey set up, and then we got the Pidgeot, and then we can grab yet again another... Okay. Okay, let's go grab Arceus. Arceus VSTAR. We'll grab Rare Candy Pidgeot, and then with Pidgeot, we will grab Boss. Okay, let's go bench a Manaphy here as well, assuming we have Manaphy. Yep. Okay, we will grab Rare Candy Pidgeot. And hopefully, I'm also banking on our opponent not being able to one-shot us on the next turn. So let's go grab Boss. We have 2 copies of Boss available to us. I want this Gardevoir dead right now. And we go and smash for 420 damage. Get that out of here. Let's go. All right. I would like to get another Charmander down. And at least get that rolling. Yeah, had to beat Azul and Tord. Yeah, Vance Kelly played amazing. Ada Sexa, do you think Charizard EX will be high meta? What's Manaphy for? How? Okay. So, okay, there's multiple things here. I think Charizard's very good. It'll be an upper tier deck for sure. Manaphy protects the bench from bench sniping, so the Cresselia cannot hit any of these bench ones. Greninja it's not an attacker in this deck. It is primarily to get energy in the discard pile so that Gardevoir can then reattach it with its Psychic Embrace ability. Now, our opponent could still, like, pop off here. They can still make stuff happen. if they... I really don't want to see Gardevoir EX right now. Actually, you know what? If we can snipe the Ralts or the Kirlia, then they can't turn that into Gardevoir and they lose their energy acceleration. So that would also be a good play if this is where they're at. Okay, they're going to play Worker, drive in some more cards. If they turn it into Gardevoir, like, we can still smash that. I don't know if they have enough energy in the discard pile to take a one-shot on Charizard. No, they don't. No, they don't. And we get the win. GG's, the second place deck at the World Championships folds to Charizard EX, which is kind of not a fair fight in the sense that we hit Gardevoir for weakness. However, we were able to spot the weak point in their deck, take out the Gardevoir, and yet they could have, if they were able to get the Kirlia into Gardevoir EX, there's still like a pretty good chance they weren't going to be able to one-shot Charizard. We had the Pidgeot ready to go, so we could have just gusted up that Gardevoir as well and made short work of them. So we'll take that win. GG's. Okay. That wasn't a particularly good match. We did get the win. I don't know if that's going to make it in the video, but we'll see. In case anyone's wondering, yes, I have a YouTube channel. Maybe I think a lot of people here found me through YouTube, where we primarily cover Pokemon trading card game stuff. And a lot of the stream content goes towards there, but I also record stuff specifically for the YouTube channel that doesn't end up here on Twitch. So you'll want to check that there as well. On Tuesday, we're going to be covering all of the new cards that got revealed this weekend. I've also got a Darkrai deck profile that's coming up later in the week. I know Darkrai is not necessarily the dark deck everybody's looking for, but I think Darkrai is actually very cool right now. So that one's ready to rock. Antihero Chris says, Charizard does nothing under Path. Maybe Charizard had to play Pumpkaboo like Lugia does. I mean, you could play Vacuum if you really wanted to. It could theoretically play Pumpkaboo, but I don't know. It wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, how many matches would you lose to being blocked by Path to the Peak versus how many matches would you lose because you started Pumpkaboo or had it on the bench because you needed to bump something and then Sableye just tore it apart? Those are all things to consider. All right, I need to take a quick sec. And Rodimus Prime, welcome back. Let's go and say, Antihero Chris, you are in charge of the stream while I'm out. I'll be gone for like 2 minutes. BRB. Thank you, Antihero Chris, for doing an admirable job running the stream. Borlord, yeah, we're just throwing out the emotes. Yeah, love to see that. What, someone summoned a shiny Snorlax last time? Yeah, someone did last week. We had a shiny Snorlax. Let me get some music back on. Yeah, you did miss it. Who got the shiny Snorlax? Let me pull that up. Apologies for the echo that may... Okay, no, we just paused it right in the nick of time. And the last person to get one last week, it was Catalyst Bones. Shoutouts to Catalyst Bones for getting the last shiny Snorlax. Okay. Yeah, looking for 2 more matches. I don't like... Yeah, the Gardevoir one was okay, but like hitting Gardevoir for weakness is not... not necessarily best way. I think what was cool was being the situation we created where we had the Charizard set up and the Pidgeot set up and lock them into a pretty tough spot. Okay. I don't want to... We keep having to get rid of Super Rod, and I don't like that, like, in the slightest. And we have to play Ultra Ball to get a Charmander down in this current config. Oh, we're up against another Gardevoir deck. All right. They're not going to get the... We're going to gamble here. Get rid of Arceus and Super Rod right away, and we will get a Charmander down. We might have to bench the Radiant Charizard early, which feels terrible. And we are playing against the Gardevoir deck, so let's try and get a Manaphy down if we can. Oh, no, we're not. What is this? What is this? Mew Bibarel. Is this another Charizard deck? It might be. I guess the other thing we could do is... Oh, we did throw out our Super Rod, so we have to get rid... Or we have to play Radiant Charizard right now. Does suck. I wonder... I think we are also up against a Charizard deck. Yeah. I missed the... I just realized in my Go Live post, or even my stream title, I should have called it Charizard. You know, Riz like charisma. Okay. Man, I sound like such a... Oh, such a boomer. I'm trying to be cool. I'm JT. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Mezagoza, interesting. They go for the Mezagoza instead of the... like an Artazon for like a Pokemon of their choice with a coin flip or guaranteed. All right. You love your stream title last night? What you call it? Okay. They get double Charmander down. All right. So we need to hope. I can get 7 cards right now or disrupt their 6. Let's go and hit the research here. Oh, God. Okay. What can we get here? This was not my favorite draw. I'm going to get rid of Basic Energy and a Manaphy. Let's go get... Okay. If we get the Charizard... Here, let's see if we can finesse this a little bit. We do get the... What if we take the Pidgeot here, and then we Rare Candy for the Pidgeot, and then we can set up some stuff later, right? Because they're not going to knock us out on the next go. Let's go DTE, Rare Candy, then we can get the Pidgeot, and then we can set up a... We can set up a Charizard later. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, double Turbo Energy. Oh, we can't play it right now, so we will have to pray that we don't get blasted into oblivion here. I don't think they will. I think we have one more turn, and Arceus can tank this hit. School is back in session. Tetra 101 and you'll be an instructor for the stream. Ah, cool. Tetrio. Okay, they're going to accelerate. Interesting. They've got the... what is that? The punch thing? This knocked out by damage from... Put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Okay, that's annoying. Heads, they get another... And they're going to get another 2 cards of their choice with the Arceus. Arceus is so good in this deck. What's the goal here? Like, we have to go through this Charizard. I could knock out the Charmander. Does that give us any more options? Or do we play... Okay, we can't knock out that Charizard anymore. And they're going to accelerate to the Arceus at this point. That does kind of suck. Oof. Holy cow. They have popped off hard. Oh, and they're going to boss up... Interesting. Boss up the Charmander? Sure. Okay, make it a 5-5 game. They get their Pidgey down. I think we have to swing into one of their 3 attackers. Jeez. This is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. We do have choice belts. Floating around. And that can help in the mid to late game take out this Arceus. Okay. So, let's go bench a Charmander. Let's go Rare Candy for the Pidgeot. I will attach energy to a Charmander. And let's go and Iono here. This is... Oh, no. Let's Judge. Yeah, we're going to give both of us 4 each. That's not ideal. Okay, can we Mezagoza for Charmeleon? Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's get the Charmeleon out. And we can at least get a little closer in setting this one up. Then we don't need the Rare Candy. Okay, let's go. Okay, we'll hold all that energy back. Okay, and they're going to boss up the Charmeleon. That's annoying. Ugh. Okay, we can at least get a Rare Candy off of the... Yeah, I don't know if that's the play for them, but okay. Sure. We will take the knock. They're going to do a little more. Okay. Let's go and we'll get Rare Candy off of the... Pidgeot. And we'll turn that into Charizard. We'll accelerate to ourselves. And I don't think there's any point in moving Arceus off of the active. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Is there any point in trying to bench another Charizard? Maybe. Well, we don't have it, so it doesn't even matter. Let's just not. They've taken out 2 of ours. And I will swing the Revenge Punch is super annoying, but we're going to have to work through that. Because I think this Charizard now can come in and one-shot the... Oh, there's our Charmander. Yeah, I think they are taking one-shots. Okay, they get their Gucci belt. Interesting. I guess if... Oh, they still need the choice belt to get up there. Because, yeah, we can go in with Radiant Charizard and just take out the Arceus, but we still need 300 damage. Holy cow. Okay. What's the play? Because we're down to 2. I can get Choice Belt and bring it down to 1. How many bosses do we still have? Okay, there should still be a bunch of bosses orders in the deck. Let's go and grab this. And please tell me we have Choice Belt. Please tell me we still have Choice Belt in the deck. Yes, we get the Gucci Belt. We hit for 280. And let's go and smash for 280 damage. Now, the way they win this, let's see if they can make this work on their end. Like, they're not... Actually, can they one-shot Charizard? I think they can. No! That sucks. That sucks. But they played that incredibly well. They had a different take on the Charizard. They did have an Arceus. They also had some other stuff in there as well, and they made an interesting choice sniping out our Charmanders in the early game, and I thought we did what we could to keep that close, and unfortunately they had the boss's orders at the end and the one shot on the Charizard. They set up incredibly well with the 2 full Charizards and the Arceus early on, and we did what we could. And we brought it to within 1 prize. Unfortunately, that also brings Charizard EX into one-shot territory of Charizard EX, and we got blasted at the end there. That's unfortunate, but another look at a different take on Charizard, and we'll have to hold that L. GG's. Oof. And Temp Zero, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I want to get a match that's not against Charizard. If we can play against a non-Charizard deck, like we did get Gardevoir, we did get Urshifu, both of those were bad. If we can get one more, like one good one, and then I think like I'll keep that match in there. The loss is fine. And then we can move on to Mew. Really unfortunate how that played out, but that's okay. That's okay. We can't win them all. Are you doing viewer battles? I don't do viewer battles, Tempest Zero. All right. Yep, we will go first. Some of it is the logistics of managing friend lists and putting people in and out. The other is I use this content for my YouTube channel. And, oh gosh. Okay, not an ideal starting hand here. On my YouTube, and okay, do we shoot, do we I don't want to get rid of both Ionos here. Okay, I do want to get rid of, okay, we keep getting rid of the Super Rod, which feels terrible. Okay, I'm gonna put energy on the... Do we put energy on the Charmander? I guess we put energy on the Charmander and we pray. Yeah, just to minimize the potential for people being like, oh, you got your chat and your friends to play this match to make you look good, which has happened before on the channel. So I just play it straight up. Maybe someday I'll do just like a standalone stream of just viewer battles. But yeah, at this point in time, I'm only streaming once a week right now, and I gotta keep using these streams to make the YouTube content go. Vulpix V-Star. Oh yeah, this deck is kind of bad against Vulpix V-Star. There is no silver bullet deck that beats every... maybe Mew, but... Okay, we have to Iono here. Iono and pray that we can get an out to Arceus VSTAR and then just pop off that way. And yeah, hopefully we shake up their hand because I don't want them to have anything they have right now. Oh, respect. Do you mean like why I don't do viewer matches? Yeah, there was a really... This actually happened a couple of weeks ago. It was one... I think it was the Quackville video where... It was around the time the Quackville Meowscarada where like the matches I ended up getting were not of the best quality, admittedly. And yeah, someone was just like, yeah, you got your friends or you got your chat to go and play bad so that you could win. Like, no, that's not what we do here. And like, I had to not only show like, here, you can watch. Oh, this was I recorded this separately. I had to upload a separate video just showing me matchmaking into that match in the first place. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. I mean, we can't, it's not worth going after all the haters because there's always going to be people saying that stuff. All right, Iono and pray. But like, yeah, I just try and minimize the potential for bad times as much as I can. All right, let's go and get the... I don't want to get rid of Boss. I don't want to get rid of either of these cards. But we need the Arceus really bad. Okay, and we'll put energy onto the Charizard. And let's go grab ourselves a Rare Candy Charizard. And let's go hit for a lot. Charizard and Rare Candy. Now, we're still not out of the woods because we're not one-shotting this chien-pao, and chien-pao can very well one-shot us at this point. All right, let's go and charge. We'll put the 3 energy on the Arceus. And you really don't want to use Charizard in the early game. If we could, I guess we could just go and bring up Arceus, but we'll let it rock for now. Hopefully the Iono was enough to disrupt them. And before the game is done, we want to look to set up at least one more Charizard. Okay, they're going to Pokestop. Let's see what they can get here. I saw at least one chien-pao deck made top 32 at the World Championships. Oh, that was a bad Pokestop. The energy, the Iono, and the Frigiback. The Frigiback's not that big of a deal. Losing the Iono, though, is rough. Okay, I kind of hope they're stuck here. I kind of hope they're stuck. Okay, if they can hit for 120, that's not the worst fate. Yeah, chien-pao hang with best. Cyrus played Palkia and did really well with no Baxcalibur. Yeah. I really like that. Oh, man. I really like the Palkia main deck with chien-pao as the secondary. And yeah, it almost got top 8. Just bubbled out. Very strong deck. I have a video for that on the YouTube channel as well. Rutro, do they get the Baxcalibur set up here? Oh, they're digging for it. They're digging for it. Digging for the combo. Do we put the Radiant? No, we don't put the Radiant Charizard down now. No point. And is it worth Pokestopping for us? I don't know if it is. I think we want to, on our next turn, play down a Charmander and an Energy and go from there. And we'll just blast with this Charizard. Pal gonna have to play Vulpix, wants to compete against Zard. I don't necessarily think so. I have lost this match multiple times. And if chien-pao can get enough energy to blast, like, one-shot these Charizards, which it absolutely can, it's pretty bad. Okay. We get Judge. Now, their hand is kind of bad, right? Their hand is kind of... We know it's not good. So, we could hold on. I think we hold on to Judge at the moment. Like, here, let's see. I'm going to Pokestop. YOLO. We get a Rare Candy, and we lose the Arceuses. That's actually not that bad. Yeah, we'll hold on to this hand. We'll hold on to this hand. We do have another Charizard ready to go. We'll Blast for 180. And we get the Gucci belt up. And if they take out this Charizard, right, they have 40, 50, 60, 70. We're 10 damage short on knocking out Arceus. That's a little annoying. Actually, you know what? There's another play we could potentially make here. If Radiant Charizard can come in and one-shot the Arceus. Although we should be able to one-shot chien-pao at this point, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right? They've got the Arceus on the board. We can one-shot the Arceus with Radiant Charizard plus Choice Belt. Going forward, we can one-shot the... I think they have to grab Rare Candy Baxcalibur right now. Hopefully they do not disrupt our hand. Hopefully they do not disrupt our hand. Please, no Iono, no Judge. Just play it straight up. Play it straight up. Go and take your KO right here. Attach a whole ton of energy. I would love that for me. Let's see. Do they get it? Do they have the... They need what? 4 energy? 6, 12, 18, 24. No, they... 24, 240. Yeah, that would do it. Let's see. I kind of hope they do. For the purposes of making a good video, I hope they have the 4 energy. Oh, they got the energy retrieval. Yeah. They're digging. They're digging. Please don't play Iono. Please don't play Iono. Yeah, if we can take a one-shot on this chien-pao and then take a one-shot on the Arceus, then yeah, we're good. Derek Jeter says, Pao gonna have to play Vulpix. Also, Vulpix good against Glimmora and Toedscruel. I would not be worried about Glimmora and Toedscruel. Oh, do they have the 4th energy? If they're only hitting 180, that's still not good enough. Oh, and they're going to play Avery. Yeah, okay. Just the regular energy retrieval is interesting. Wondered... Yeah, I don't know why they play regular over superior. Maybe they have they have to have a combination of both, right? There's the superior energy retrieval. And they are going to get the knockout on this Charizard, which is totally fine. Now, we do have to... Oh! Are they going to go for a Greninja play here? They could go for a Greninja snipe. I didn't think of that. And they take out the Charmander and the Pidgey, and that would make this very weird. I don't know if that's their approach, though. Let's see. I didn't bench Manaphy, and maybe I regret not benching Manaphy here. Let's see. They have a ton of energy at this point, right? They could leave themselves in a position where they can still chien-pao. Okay. Yeah. Attack with the chien-pao. Take out the Charizard. Take out the Charizard. You know you want to take out the Charizard. And they're going to get even more energy. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm JJT says, I've been playing a Toadscruel deck with Charizard sleeves as a sort of summoning ritual. Lots of energy on the board. Ooh, cross switchers. What's the play? Yeah, I think they're going for the Greninja snipe right now. That feels bad. That feels bad. Okay. I respect that. I respect that. Okay. I think we're still okay, assuming they don't disrupt our hand too much. Okay. Yeah, we blast the chien-pao. We blast the Baxcalibur. Okay, we can Pokestop here. I don't mind that. We get Ultra Ball. We lost the Charmander. Oh, that kind of sucks, actually. 1, 2. I do want a... Let's go Artazon and see what we get. We do want Manaphy. I would love a Pidgeot here. We didn't have Pidgeot in the thing, so I think we're out of those for now. That is not an option. I think we can get rid of one of our Charizard EXs. And... Judge? I don't want to get rid of any of these cards, really. And I've backed myself into a corner here. Okay, we're going to get rid of the Judge. And we're going to put down Charmander. Now, the other problem, if we play boss right now, which I think we have to, is that I really want to... I need to knock out this Arceus for game, and we don't have an easy out to that. We're going to have to, like, top deck boss here. Oh, also, we don't have energy for the... Yeah, they're going to knock out Charizard here, which feels terrible. Oh, hold on. If we can top deck boss. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we're still okay. I think we're still okay. As long as they don't disrupt our hand, we should just go in with Charizard and win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. We might not have enough energy. We might not have enough energy. Uh-oh. Getting rid of Judge might have been a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all of our energy is right here. We may have screwed this up. Okay, they get rid of cross switchers. Yeah, we would just win if... Okay, how do we salvage this? Right? Otherwise, we just lose. Okay. $240. What? What? Why did they only do $240? Hold on. They just... Bruh. Why did they do that? We were like, I'm not saying that there was a potential, like, yeah, there was a chance that we could have, you know, just blasted them, but I'm pretty sure we were out of energy, and they could have won the game right there. Yeah, maybe it was a shame scoop. There were multiple routes where we could have won the game. I very much mismanaged my energy there, and that would have been a problem. But I think the power of the deck is pretty evident there. Charizard being able to one-shot chien-paos in the mid to late game is pretty awesome. Radiant Charizard with the Choice Belt could have been able to snipe out the Arceus. And I feel very... Yeah, I'm glad that we got the win, but I'm disappointed that we did not get to play that out in full and see what happened if they had gone all the way with it. GG. These are the kinds of matches where people in the YouTube comments are gonna accuse me of rigging that whole thing. Come have a bagel with the raid. 11 viewers. Hello, Raiders. How are you doing? Oh man, we brought bagels for the. Welcome. How are you doing? We just played some Charizard. I think we've got enough footage for the Charizard, and I think Juke. Yeah, Juke. Welcome. Good man. You opened some Obsidian Flames. Awesome. What'd you pull? I opened some like IRL on Friday. We bought I didn't stream any of this or make video. I bought like the booster bundle box, and I pulled a Charizard EX. It's not the fancy one or anything, but Charizard EX is still a good card, IMO. And we've been playing with it. You got the Gold Fire Energy and Artazon. I mean, oh, you got the regular Charizard too? Yeah, awesome. I mean, gold. So I have a golden grass energy, and like on one hand, it's like, oh, it's just the energy, but on the other hand, you've got gold energy, and that's never going to rotate. And if you are the type of person that likes to bling out your decks, then gold energy is just like, it's so good. And gold art is Artazon a gold stadium, and you got the. I think we're good on the Charizard stuff. So I can record the intro and outro. We'll do the mirror match that I won, the mirror match that I lost, and the chien-pao one. I think, yeah, we'll end. So I'm thinking this through in my head of like how I have a YouTube channel, by the way, where all of this content goes. And yeah, so we'll start with the one that I win. We'll do the one that I lost in the middle, and then the nail biter with the weird ending will be the last one. Artazon got a reprint in Obsidian Flames. Okay, cool. Let me go and pull up the deck list that we've been rocking with here. It's very good, but we've seen other ones. We've seen other ones with Arceus that have Bibarel and Pidgeot in them. We saw one with Entei that did really good. I think that Charizard is just incredibly strong, and it is going to be a staple going forward. I don't know if it's like the top tier deck, but it's so good. All right. I am going to record the intro and the outro. Then we're going to go hit like a quick BRB, and then I'll be back, and we'll try out the deck that won the World Championships last night with the Mew VMAX. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the channel points for this next little bit so that you guys are not like making it rain while I'm in the middle of recording a YouTube-y thing. Also, what else was I gonna say? I'm gonna be a little slow to respond in the chat, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm kind of ignoring you, but I gotta record this for the video. So sit back, enjoy, get some popcorn, and let me actually get hydrated here. And then we'll talk about some Charizard EX. Tera Charizard EX is the most anticipated card in Obsidian Flames. Everyone's clamoring for it. Collectors are trying to get the super fancy one. I happen to pull the regular. Oh gosh, I hit the wrong button. I got the regular one, which is kind of cool, and maybe I can put this in a deck someday. And normally, when we talk about Charizard cards, we're usually talking about them in terms of collector value, because historically, Charizard cards have not been particularly playable. The most recent one that is playable is Radiant Charizard. It's very good. It's a one-off tech card. It has has won a tournament as the primary attacker, but for the most part, Charizard cards have been a little underwhelming. But Tera Charizard EX could very well be the best Charizard card we've ever seen, and I can't wait to share this deck with you. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Tera Charizard EX. It is a Tera type, which means that you cannot bench snipe this, which is great. You protect yourself from stuff like Radiant Greninja and things like that. You can't block Sableye, but that's okay. You have 330 HP. It's a stage 2, and instead of being a fire type like Charizard usually is, it is a dark type, and dark type is one of the best typings in the game right now. You are hitting some of the most popular decks, including the world champion Mew VMAX, hitting the runner-up Gardevoir EX, and you are hitting so many good decks for weakness, popular decks for weakness, and on top of that, your weakness is grass type, and grass type is not really relevant in competitive play right now. So you are hitting some of the best stuff for weakness and not getting hit for weakness yourself. On top of that, Charizard has the amazing ability Infernal Rain, where when you evolve up to Charizard EX, you get to accelerate 3 basic fire energy cards from your deck and put them onto your Pokemon in any way you like. And Charizard EX only needs 2 energy to attack, so you've got an extra energy to set up something else. And along the way, you're going to be using Burning Darkness for 2 fire energy, does 180 damage, and this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So in the mid game, you're taking one-shots on many Pokemon V and EXs, possibly even getting up to V-Star territory. And if your opponent's taken 5 prizes, you're swinging for 330 damage before damage modifiers. You are getting a one-shot on another Charizard EX and pretty much knocking out anything in the game, which is absolutely insane. And we are playing it with a combination of Arceus and Pidgeot. So Arceus here, we've got Arceus VSTAR, which is very solid in and of itself. We love Starbirth as an ability, lets you get 2 cards and then shuffle your deck. It's also a pretty decent attacker, doing 200 damage, and you get to accelerate energy, but to another Pokemon V, but you're not really using the acceleration part. We are just attacking either for 180 or for 200. One of the cool things about this pairing is that so many Arceus decks are dependent on Arceus V getting energy attached on turn 1, and you kind of don't need to in this because Charizard can accelerate to Arceus as well, which is awesome. So we've got a lineup of 4 Charmanders, 1 Charmeleon, and 3 Charizard EX. We're going to bypass the middle evolution most of the time, but just in case, we do have the Charmeleon in here if that's not an option for us at that time. We've got 4-3 Arceus VSTAR. If you have to play it as a straight up Arceus deck, you can. It's not ideal though to play it that way. And we also have the new Pidgeot EX, which has the amazing ability Quick Search. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. So it's kind of like having 4 Seal Stone every turn. And it's actually not that hard to get Charizard and Arceus and Pidgeot set up so that you're swinging for ridiculous damage and you're getting all the cards that you want when you want it, and you're accelerating energy. Oh, it's so good. So good. We've got 1 copy of Manaphy to protect the bench. And then we have a 2-2 line of Pidgey and Pidgeot. And then as a mid to late game attacker, we have Radiant Charizard with the Excited Heart ability, lets you attack or lowers its attack cost by 1 for each prize card your opponent's taken. And you are swinging for 250 damage with 1 fire energy if they've taken 4 prizes. And even if you want to use this a little earlier, you can, because Charizard can accelerate. Tera Charizard can accelerate to Radiant Charizard as well. For trainer cards, we've got 3 copies of Boss's Orders to gust our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active. I think this is very good for this Charizard deck in particular because your damage is going to vary based on the number of prizes your opponent has taken. So having a lot of Boss's Orders lets you cherry pick the targets you want, and hopefully you're taking out multi-prize Pokemon every turn. For Switch cards, I have 1 Escape Rope and 1 Switch. You may want to pare this down to just 1 Switch card. I think anytime I play an Arceus deck, I always love having at least 1 Switch card so you can pivot Arceus into the active. And then also there are going to be times where you want to move out a damaged Charizard and put a fresh one in. We've got 1 copy of Judge for hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands into their deck, draw 4 cards, and the other disruption card we have is Iono. We've got 3 copies of those. Both players shuffle their hands, put them to the bottom of the deck, and draw cards equal to the number of prizes they have left. And yeah, this can be a great comeback card while disrupting your opponent's hand as well. We have 1 Super Rod to get Pokemon and Basic Energy back into the deck. There might be times where, yeah, especially for Charizard accelerating in mid to late game, if your Arceus had a bunch of energy and it got knocked out, you can throw all of that back in so Charizard can accelerate it later. We've got 4 copies of Rare Candy. We have a lot of Stage 2s we want to set up, so 4 copies of Rare Candy gives us our best shot at setting them up quickly. 1 copy of Choice Belt to increase our damage against Pokemon V by 30. This is incredibly powerful on both Radiant Charizard and regular Charizard for getting big KOs in the mid to late game. This is even not bad on Arceus, where if you've got a double turbo energy attached, you're doing 210 damage. If you don't, you're doing 230. And in the early game, this could be enough to take out a Pokemon V or a Pokemon V for 2 prizes. Really like having that card there. 3 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 3 copies of Artazon also here to help us get our basics down. You may want to consider playing something like a Lost City to get to dumpster your opponent's Pokemon in here as well. I like the Artazon to help us get our basics down so we can try and get our Charmander and Pidgeot set up. Now keep in mind, Artazon does not let you play rule box Pokemon, so no Arceus with this. And then we've also got 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab the Pokemon of our choice. 4 copies of Professor's Research helps us dig in through our deck as fast as we can to get set up. And 10 energy total with 8 fire energy and 2 double turbo energy. Generally speaking, you're going to want to get down at least 1 Arceus, get down a Charmander and a Pidgey to start. From there, on your second turn, you could be attacking either with Arceus or Charizard, depending on what your current board state is. It's totally fine to attack with Arceus in the early game. And then mid to late game, you want Charizard EX or Radiant Charizard to help skew the prizes. Ideally, if your opponent has 2 prizes remaining, you bring in the Radiant Charizard, take a big KO, and then with 1 prize remaining, you bring in your Charizard and hit for 330 damage. I think this deck is incredibly strong, had a ton of fun playing it, and I hope you enjoy these matches. There we go. That is a look at Tera Charizard EX. I think this is an incredibly strong card, and you can see based on the mirror matches, there are other ways to build Tera Charizard EX decks that are also very strong, and we may cover some of those other variants in the future, but for now, this is the one that I've been playing, and I really like it. But let me know in the comments. Tera Charizard EX, do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you sick and tired of seeing this in the ladder? Because this is going to be an incredibly popular deck, not only because it is the free deck, it's also extremely strong as well. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, you can find me on all the things: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the platform formerly known as Twitter at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, in3rdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Twitch fam, stick around. If you're watching this live, I am not going away. But if you're watching the YouTube video after the fact, I got to get out of here. Maybe you should come by the Twitch stream next time so you don't have your content ending right now. Later. All right, I'm back for a quick sec. I am Anti-Hero Chris. Are you up for taking control of the stream for another minute? And then when we come back, we'll be playing the Championship Mew VMAX deck. All right, I'll be back. Anti-Hero Chris, I'm trusting you. All right, we're back. Let's get the music back on. And again, just in case you're tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, and we are playing some Mew VMAX. This is the 60 cards that Vance Kelly used to win the World Championships. I need to look at a deck list and see how different this deck list is relative to the one that comes with the League Battle deck, so that I can use that number, because of, yeah, when I sell this video, you know. Okay, hold on. Let's go play. I don't want to bog you guys down with me counting. Here, I'll actually give, so homework assignment. I'm gonna throw this out to someone in the chat. Can you tell me how many card difference the League Battle deck is versus the deck that won the championships? Okay, I will put the link in the chat here. I'll put the link to the winning deck here, and then I will put the new League Battle deck. Okay. If you can tell me how different these two lists are, like how many cards off are we? Oh gosh. Okay, this is not an ideal starting hand, and it looks like we're up against Charizard. So of course we're up against Charizard, and this is going to be very sad now, isn't it? Oh, Battle VIP Pass. Could be chien-pao. Charcadet. Okay, so it's some sort of Firebox variant. This could be Rayquaza, actually. No, it's Charizard. Okay. All right. They play no energy, so we've got time to figure this out. I will actually... Okay, let's go on Escape Rope and hope we can hit VIP Pass right here. Yes. Let's go and get a... Oh, Battle VIP Pass. And then with Battle VIP Pass, we are going to want a... Are we going to play for the Meloetta here? I don't think so. I don't think we do, especially since we were already holding 2 of our energy, our fusion energy. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hit the play anyway, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I will, however, get rid of Lost City and Boss. That feels kind of bad, but we need to get set up here, and I will... I don't think they're in a position to really attack us. I guess they could. Meloetta Mew. Yeah, if they land the Charizard combo, then okay, what do we even want? Do we play Path to the Peak right now? Actually, that might be good. Yeah, if we play Path to the Peak. And yeah, let's do that. Let's grab Path. And let's see if we can get a Forest Seal Stone here. No, we do not. Okay. Not too late. We can still draw up. We do not get... Let's go and just stick Path down and pray. Batsquid says, hey Jet, would you rather have a Manaphy in your deck or Spiritomb? You're considering switching out Manaphy. For Charizard, I would absolutely keep Manaphy in the deck, just because of the Pidgeys and the Charmanders getting blown out, and how catastrophic that can be for your deck is pretty depressing. Okay, our opponent's kind of stuck at the moment, which is good. We like that. We like that. If we can get a switch card right now, that would be very nice. And then we just blast the Arceus. Or we blast... Okay, they're stuck. They're stuck. We like that. We like that. All right. We're also still stuck. So not really a lot going on for us here. I think we just wait. Yeah. Really want to get this Charizard off the board. Yeah, this is a different way of playing the Charizard deck. I think that, yes, Mew VMAX just won the championships, but Mew VMAX also just won the championships before Charizard showed up. And we are also talking about the PTCG live meta, which is not the same as the PTCG, or not the same as the, it's not the same meta as like competitive play. The decks here are always skewed towards the most popular, like the free decks, and we might actually be in trouble right here. We Iono'd them, and they possibly now have the cards they need. They do get a Bibarel. That does suck. Uh-oh, they bump it. And they're going to get the double turbo. And do they have the pieces? They're not going to be able to accelerate the Charizard. Like, if they're only doing 130, that's totally fine. I'm not too worried about that. We can climb the ladder and one-shot Charizard if it really comes down to it. They have only given themselves room for one Charizard, which may be our saving grace here. Oh, we get Iono. Okay, that's good. Potentially. Both of us get 6, I would imagine. Okay. Can we please snipe out this Charmander? Oh, they're going to get the Arceus VSTAR, so they're going to be hitting, and they're probably going to get Charizard set up right now. How do we reconcile this? 280. Yeah, we have to knock this thing out right now. But I don't know. We might not have enough pieces to do it. Meloetta could do it. Meloetta would actually be the... Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it yet. They're going to Rare Candy into Pidgeot. That's fine. But we really need to take out the Charmeleon. I don't care about the Arceus. Yeah, they've given us a golden opportunity here to shut this down. Yeah, not evolving into the Charizard right now. And, you know, they might not have been in a position to do it. They are going to get the KO on the Genesect. That feels bad. They're probably not playing Drapion, right? Probably not. Yeah, so we take out the Charmeleon. We can one-shot the Arceus, and then we'll be okay. They're not going to accelerate any energy here, right? Does suck that they take 2 prizes early. We cannot have this Charizard go. And we're going to have to PAL pad for the bosses back. Okay, hopefully we can make that happen on this next go-around. I also hope they don't snipe... Oh, okay. Okay. I don't necessarily hate that. You can retreat and do some stuff afterwards there. All right. Let's go see what we can do. We get Lost City. Oh, yes. So Artazon... No, we don't want to play that right now. I will play Lost City. We will attach both of these 4 Seal Stones. And we're just going to go and attack the Charmeleon right now. And let's go and get a... Hopefully we can get our Genesect here. Yeah, we can Gucci Belt up. Sure. Do we Gucci Belt on the Meloetta or the Mew, though? Let's go on the Meloetta, just in case. And let's go Fusion Strike. We get another Power Tab, which is not exactly what I wanted. I think we're gonna have to... I'm gonna hold my hand for now. And, ooh, actually... Can we? We can just max Miracle, right? Yeah. Let's just go max Miracle right now. Cross Fusion Strike. Oh, we can Melodious Echo. Yeah, let's just Melodious Echo. And we send the Charmeleon out of here. Switch cart. All right. And they're going to get some decent damage on us right now. Okay. Again, they're going to hit for like good damage. I really want to throw this in the dumpster. I kind of don't care about the Arceus, and that may come back to haunt us later. But I really don't want to deal with Charmander. And yeah, they can move that energy onto the Charmander now with the Armor Rogue, which is nice. Ooh, they're going to boss up. Oh, no. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, this is profoundly annoying at this point. And now we are at a point. I think we have to Iono here. We have to take out this Arceus. Like, the Arceus is insane. Let's go bench up. And I will... Let's Star Alchemy. And we'll grab the 4th fusion. Actually, do we even have the 4th fusion energy? We don't. We don't. Okay. I don't have Boss. Let's go in Pal Pad then. And we'll grab both of those copies of Boss. Back in the deck. And we will... Actually, if they have a 3rd boss, like, then we're just kind of screwed, right? Okay. Let's go and draw a bunch of stuff and see what happens. Okay, there's the Oricorio. That doesn't really matter. Okay. We're doing 40, 50, 60, 70, 8. I think we have to burn 2. And let's go Cross Fusion Strike and Techno Blast. Oh, we can Melodious Echo. Yeah, it's Melodious Echo 300. Send Arceus out of here. And it's still looking rough. There's the Genesect. I should have left room for the Genesect. Oh, God. Yeah, we're just dead. Deoxys, Meloetta, Mew, Genesect, Fog Crystal. I mean, I see you've made some executive decision. I would very much look at the Mew VMAX deck that literally just won the World Championships last night and use that as a point, because I don't necessarily agree with the adjustments you've made here. Yeah, I would not, at this point, I wouldn't play the Deoxys at all. I would go down maybe 2 Meloetta. Maybe you go like 1 Meloetta, 1 Ice Cube. I would definitely be going 4 Mew V and 3 Mew V Max. Only 2 Genesects is, no, absolutely not. Fog Crystal, like, I don't think you need Fog Crystal in the deck. I know we just got blown out playing the championship deck. Charizard hits for weakness is what it is. Yeah, 4 Fog Crystal, no. I wouldn't be playing Cemetery. I don't think that does enough to help you win. I would be playing Lost Cities or Lost Cities instead, or other impactful stadiums. Path to the Peak is a good one. Crystal Cave, arguable. Okay, you've got like, okay, you have 2, wait, you have 2 cemeteries, 1 Path to the Peak, 1 Crystal. That's a lot. That's too many stadiums. Too many stadiums in there. 1 Choice Belt, that's fine. 2 Bosses, fine. 1 Judge, 4 Psychic. Yeah, I would not be playing basic Psychic Energy at all. 3 Double Turbos, 4 Fusion Energy. Like, those are enough. 1 Box of Disaster, 3 4 Seal Stone, 2 Alessa Sparkle, 1 Iono, 2 Vacuum, 1 Rope, 2 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball. Yeah, it feels like you took the... You kind of used the World Championship deck as a starting point, and then you either made adjustments, or you, based on like, these are the cards that I have, or you made some adjustments based on how you want to play it. If that's how you like it, go for it. I don't think that is a optimal list. I don't necessarily agree with the adjustments you've made. All right, opponent's going first. Does like, yeah, the problem with Championship Mew right now going into PTCG Live is we're going into a world where everyone's playing Charizard. Oof. We tried to avoid the inevitable, and we did not. Okay, opponent's playing Gardevoir. This is running it back on the World Championship match. We do have the Box of Disaster here, which is very nice. I don't think we want to play it right now, though. I don't think they're really threatening at this point in time. Choice Belt could help us. Yeah, those are the differences. Oh, hold on. Did you say minus 2D? Like, I can't... Okay. I don't know if I read your list correctly. I can't... Unfortunately, I cannot read it in that format, especially right now in the middle of playing. I'm sorry. Let's go and... Sure, I will put a... Ooh, I really don't want to attach Box of Disaster right now, but I also want to draw cards. We'll draw a card. We get a Meloetta. We get, yeah, we pretty much have the setup we want here. And I will draw up. And we will save... Do we drag up a Kirlia? I think we do, to stall for time. And I will wait. Yeah, it looks like you just... Okay, so if you're doing it as like plus minus, you're basically trying to emulate the World Championship deck, at which point the list more or less looks fine. I put the... Oh, hold on. Oh, I see what you did. So, Juke, please. I understand. So, what I was asking for, like the comparison between the two, I don't necessarily need the... It's plus these two cards, minus these two cards. Yeah, sorry. That was a long time ago when I asked that question. Okay, so first off, thank you for going through. I just need the total number of cards that are different between the two. That's what I was looking for. My apologies. I have the memory of a peanut, and I totally forgot that I asked you or asked everybody in the chat to do that. So yeah, what is the total number of different cards? I thought you were in the process of like, hey, I made this Mew deck, and then you just made a really bad Mew deck. What? Choose a bench Pokemon to discard? No. Okay, we'll get rid of the Genesect. Damn, the collapse. I wouldn't be surprised if they were playing towards list. Okay, let's see how they play it. They've used both their abilities. They've only got one card left. They have no outs to Gardevoir. They have a ton of energy. A ton of energy in the discard pile. I hate that for me. I don't want to see that at all. Let's go and try and target down a Ralts here. And did we get rid of Boss? Yeah, we did get rid of a Boss, so I don't necessarily want to PAL pad here. Okay, let's go and Lost City up. And we'll draw 2 more cards. Okay, we get a Genesect back. That's great. No! Okay. I want a DTE. And I want a Gusting card. How hard is that going to be? Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I will grab... I have to grab energy right now. And let's see if we can get the boss's orders. Nope. We don't get it. All right. We will banish Mew to the Shadow Realm. And we will max Miracle for 110. This feels kind of bad. We sent the wrong Pokemon to the Lost Zone. I don't think I've played this optimally. Now, we do have a shot. We still have a shot. The Box of Disaster could keep us in this. It is absolutely horrifying that they have all that energy in the discard pile all ready to go. And yeah, this deck is totally capable of winning this in one shot. Oh, God. Okay, we will at least knock out the Gardevoir for whatever that's worth. And what's the play after this, right? Do they have a vacuum? Do we go after the Gardevoir EX? Oh, they're going to bring in Zacian and Temple and Iono. No! Oh, that's annoying. Okay. All right. Not good. We're gonna have to find a bump for Temple of Sinnoh. They're probably gonna go in with the Gardevoir here. Yeah, so we need a bunch of pieces if we're gonna hang into this. Yeah, Worlds Rematch. I don't think I am Vance Kelly though. Oh, they're not gonna go for the full thing. Okay. Okay. What's the play then? What's the play? I want to save Power Tab. I could Iono. No, let's Judge. Let's Judge. And hopefully we can get some stuff here. We do get a Lesser Sparkle, which is nice. We can't play a Lesser Sparkle. I really don't want to burn Power Tablet right now. We do get the Lost City. That's nice. Let's burn that. I want to draw more cards. I'm willing to... Oh, hold on. That's actually kind of not good. Because I am... Shoot. Okay, let's go bring this one in. And we do have the boss, but that's for like next turn. And now we are in a little bit of a pickle here now, aren't we? Let's go put that on the Mew. And I will cross Fusion Strike. And we will take this out. Max Miracle, 140. Send that to the Lost Zone. Okay, we get Rope. They're going to bring in Gardevoir and just hit for a whole bunch. Okay, they're going to Artazon. Gazer Beam, welcome back. How you doing? They can get the... Let's see how they're going to play it. Yeah, this is basically a run back of the World Championships right now. Championship Mew, but I'm not nearly as good as Vance Kelly. And our opponent has like a billion. a billion energy already in. Okay. Let's see how we play it. I think they go... What do they go and just try and tank the hit with Gardevoir? And then, yeah, the Box of Disaster just goes on the Gardevoir and that's it? Yeah, because now they can't set up. Now they can't set up a second Gardevoir for the next turn. So if we could knock out this Gardevoir, that would be pretty sick. But... Oh, they're going to reversal. Okay. Are they going to commit Seppuku here and just take this out instead? That's actually... that would be profoundly annoying. If we can gust the... because even if we gust the Gardevoir, right? We still can't gust the Gardevoir. Because... Are they going to attack with this? And then just eat the damage? Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay. 210. I still can't knock it out. Not at the moment. But they have coughed up. Okay. Can Alessa do the thing? We've already used Forest Seal Stone. Let's cram away the... Okay. Meloetta and Mew. And we need to hit like 200 something damage here. Like a lot. A lot. Okay. Can we even do it? Let's go. Let's draw up. Okay. No. Okay. Let's keep drawing. Let's keep drawing. Play to our outs. Play to our outs. I don't want Artazon there, but I would prefer if it was Path to the Peak. Burn the other tablet. I'm gonna get rid of this Mew VMAX. Is it worth getting? No. No, let's not get rid of the Mew VMAX. We'll get rid of the Crystal Cave. And let's go and grab a Mew here. Please. And we will draw up. I don't have another energy. Where the heck did it go? Okay. We're gonna have to use Melodious Echo here. And, oh, that's still gonna be enough. There's our fourth energy. Hopefully we still have boss. We still have a boss somewhere. Can they get the knock? I don't think they can. But holy cow, we need to find boss's orders in the worst way here. And we have to thin our deck like crazy. Yeah, if we can do that, we're fine. If we can do that, we're fine. Okay, they're going to Pal Pad for some stuff. And yeah, if they're just doing incremental damage on the Mew, then this really is, can we find boss's orders and take out the Zacian for the win, which is actually kind of what happened last night, where it came down to the Zacian, and the Zacian kind of... No, not the Iono. Actually, the Iono kind of helps. It kind of helps, right? That gets us a little closer to... Not exactly the way I wanted it. Okay. Let's draw up first and see if we can get boss without... Okay. We got it. Yeah, we do have it. We do have it. That's it. That's it, right? So I just play... Yeah, we just hit it. 210, 24. We Metal Blast. Path to the Peak. We pull up the Zacian. And we hit Melodious Echo. 240 damage. And once again, Mew VMAX is the champion. Jeez. So that one played out a little differently than how the Vance Kelly toward Reklev match came out, but Mew came out on top, taking the massive one-hit KO, well, the two-hit KO on the Gardevoir. They made the gamble. Like, I get what they were trying to do. They, instead of losing a prize with the Box of Disaster, they wanted to use Gardevoir, and they prayed that we would not be able to climb the ladder and get the one-shot on the Gardevoir because they did not have a second Gardevoir EX ready to go. And instead, we were able to find our power tablets, land the massive one-shot. We probably overdid it, TBH, on the Gardevoir, but we were able to get the massive attack, and that Iono actually helped us out, get us a lot closer to our other copy of Boss's Orders, and we take the win. GG's. There we go. Mew better. Yeah, I don't know if Gazer Beam's still in here. I know Gazer Beam has talked all sorts of shade about Mew VMAX. And when I started playing, when Mew VMAX first hit, I did not have the resources to build Mew VMAX, right? Back in PTCGO, you had to trade 1 billion cards. Mew was crazy expensive. Once I got Mew VMAX and I felt the power. Oh, I have a Mew plushie upstairs. The baby uses it now. I love Mew. Mew is my all-time... Oh, I'll turn the channel points back up. Mew is my all-time favorite deck. I don't care what anybody says. I love that deck to bits. It's so good. It's very strong. The Pokemon Company continue to try and put out cards that make it not as good or give tools to even the odds, and somehow Mew VMAX continues to win, right? Mew VMAX, I love the chart that Pokemon put up of like the meta share at the World Championships, and I don't think Mew was in the top 5, and then on day 2 Mew was the second most popular deck, and then 3 of the top 8 decks were Mew VMAX, and Mew won the whole thing. So there we go. Yeah, Gazer hating on Mew. It's fine. Mew's gone. Mew's gone in a couple of months. It's okay. I will be very sad. We'll pour some out for Mew VMAX when the time comes. Go get your League Battle decks. Enjoy. I don't know. Maybe this, like, do people hate? I haven't been in the game for too long. I started spring 2021, just before the launch of Chilling Reign. And when I first started playing, it was ADPZ. Everybody played that deck. I hated that deck. I almost quit the game because like every single match was just ADPZ and I would get rolled, partially because I didn't know how to play against that match, partially because it's a super OP deck, and partially I didn't have the cards to compete. And at the time, I made an executive decision that I wasn't going to invest any of my packs or my resources to get pre-rotation cards that were going to rotate in like 3 months. And that made for a very sad time for me. Because, yeah, it was just sad. Cowface says, $30-something deck tool took Worlds. Love to see that much at least. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're playing against Lost Box. This is one of the matches we want to see, but our hand is absolute garbage at the moment. Do I just scoop? Let's see what we top deck, and like I could burn a whole bunch of resources and Ultra Ball down, and maybe we can get something going here. We are on time, like almost on borrowed time. We do have like half an hour. Nah, I'll just take the L. I'll take the L. I need one more good match, and this was not the starting hand. I'll concede the rank points. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get one more good match in, and then we can cut this as a video. Glue, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Everybody here, what's your favorite deck of all time? I think we're playing against the same person. Also, did any, like, I might have missed it. What is the total number of card difference between the League Battle deck and the World Championship deck? I don't need the particular splits. I just need to know, like, how many cards are different. If not, I'll do some calculating at the end. I remember expanded in PTCGO was 80% Genesect Virizion and 20% bots with some Troll Rayquaza deck. Yeah, I never played. I don't play expanded. I never... Once I saw, like, how difficult it was to get the cards in the first place, I'm like, I'm not playing expand. There's way too many cards that I am missing out on here to make this worth my while. We do get... Okay, let's go and get down a Genesect and a Mew. I will put energy on the Mew. And I could get rid... I don't want to get rid of Crystal Cave, because Crystal Cave is actually kind of a cool tech here. Do we get rid of Path to the Peak? I mean, Path to the Peak does slow down the Greninja. I think it's more important to have some sort of answer to the Sableye stuff. Okay, we do get the Meloetta. Let's see if we can get one more Mew V down. And I'll go and get Mew up, which actually, you know what? In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done that because we just set ourselves to get hit by Cramorant. Okay. That's fine. Genesect cards are destined to be broken in a broken deck. Yep. As long as expanded is expanded. Let's see what we can do here against Lost Box. It looks like a Turbo Lost Box if they threw down a Gucci belt. I'm guessing that's what we're up against right now. Okay, very good start for them. We have a decent start, all things considered. We got the Lost City ready to go. We've got the Vacuum in case, although we did get rid of Path to the Peak early, which does kind of suck. They have 10 cards. They get the Beach Court. They're going to get the fourth one down. Hard Retreat. They're going to need a... They're only going to get one more card. If they're playing the Beach Court now, do you think they have... They probably have a Switch card, right? I did get rid of Boss, though. Please stop right there. Please stop right there. Nope. They're going to get Cram, and they're going to smack us for 110. Which is annoying. We could potentially play for... No, it's not worth Psychic Leaping. I guess we could also throw in the Meloetta. We only have one of those, though. I guess, yeah, the Meloetta is for this specific purpose. And what would we rather... What? Sableye now? Am I missing something? No? I mean, all right. All right. I will vacuum away the Beach Court. Technically helps them. But yeah, let's go send the Sableye to the Lost Zone here. If we can find another energy. Okay, let's go bench Mew. And hopefully we can go and flip for Cram. Get ourselves like an Alessa Sparkle here. That would be nice. Yeah. Let's... Oh, we already played Boss, so no Alessa. That's fine. Let's go and... Oh, no, not that. We will go and flush Sableye down the drain. Gucci Belt might matter. Okay, we'll hold on to that for now. And let's just go Max Miracle for 130. Send Sableye into the Lost Zone. Not sure what my opponent was trying to do there. But sure, go off. And we can probably Iono next turn. Gazerbeam says, Mew players, I missed that one card I need to take a knockout. Instead of strategically making a different line of play, I better draw 18 cards in one turn. Hey, it won the World Championships. And yeah, oh, okay, it's a Lost Box Regidrago. Okay. That is profoundly annoying that the Regidrago hits for so much damage. Okay, they've got 8 in the Lost Zone. So if they do get a Regidrago down, it does suck that they lost the Regidrago. Okay. I think there's like 22 cards different between League Battle Deck. Okay, thank you, Cowface. I just need the number. So 22 cards different. Okay. Thank you. So that means there is 38 cards are the same. Sorry, -1, that's 3 quick maths. All right, they're going to bring in the Cramorant here. And yeah, if we lost zone the Charizard, this is done, right? If we lost zone Charizard, okay, we get a DTE. And sure, let's go Pokestop and see what we get. Escape Rope. Ah, I needed that boss. No. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is going to make Gazer so mad. All right, let's flip for it. Let's flip for it. Rope. Boss. Yes. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. I mean, technically still not over. Technically still not over. Let's go and boss up the Charizard, and we will send that into the Lost Zone as well. Go send some of their best attackers into the Shadow Realm. And yeah, let's go Technoblast here for... Oh, we can... yeah, we have to Technoblast. Let's go. Get that out of here. Now, the Regidrago is still kind of horrifying. Why did they bench that before they had the attack? I don't know. I don't know. I don't agree with our opponent's play here either. But we play who's in front of us, and this is what they have chosen. Now, I don't want to get rid of the Meloetta here. Do we actually... Do we let this Mew take a hit, or do we just get rid of the Meloetta? Let's go put up a Genesect. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can hard retreat the Genesect if we really need to. And we can heal it if we want to. Yeah, our Mews are pretty much ready to go for the rest of the game, so not too worried about that. They can keep digging cards. Oh, here comes Sableye. And they are going to... Okay. They might send Meloettas to the Lost Zone. That's kind of annoying. And they're going to Mirage Gate to... I mean, okay, go off. Go off. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Box of Disaster, yeah, that's for Gardevoir. I guess it's not a bad idea to put Box of Disaster on the Mew VMAX in the active right now. Ooh, vacuum away the Lost City. We're not going to be able to banish the... Let's see how they play it. They'll probably get rid of Meloetta, yep. And then soften up Mew, perhaps? Yeah, we don't have any more Lost Cities, so that kind of is what it is. We do want to knock out the Sableye, though. Okay. Is it worth benching another Mew? It might be. Here. What if we... Okay. Let's go Ultra Ball. We do hit heads. That's nice. And Oricorio could be helpful. Yeah, I think we just grab... Oh, wait. Do we not have another Mew VMAX? Oh, yeah, we do. We do. All right, let's go grab that. Grab a fresh one. And let's go and retreat. Go into the fresh one. And do we Iono here? No, we don't Iono. They only have 3 cards. What's the point? Do we... Against my better... No, there's no point in benching another Mew because they only need to knock these... But what if... What if they don't... Okay. Okay, I'm getting reckless. I'm just drawing cards. I like drawing cards. I can't help it. Here we go. Cross Fusion Strike, and we'll Max Miracle this out of here. Right, we know that the big attack is the Regidrago, and the Regidrago does max 240, and it can knock out this Mew, but it's not going to knock out this one. Also be useful for some Arceus matchups since you rarely find Choice Belt on all 4 tablets in a single turn. Yep. And against Dark Charizard, yeah, because Charizard just has a billion HP. Charizard is just such a tough matchup for this deck. Let's see how our opponent plays it. I don't know what tricks they have up their sleeve. I have not seen. I guess there's a world where they could... Is there a world where they Radiant Greninja snipe these 2 out of the game and they take 6 prizes in 1 turn? I haven't seen any water energy though, so I don't think their deck is set up to do that. Okay, we're gonna judge on the next turn. And hopefully that'll be enough to keep us on top of this. Okay, they're going to hard retreat. If they're just going into the cram for 110, then sure. All right. Yep, they are getting some decent incremental damage there. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We do have a third Mew. Let's go and judge. Bring them down to 4. Do get a power tab just in case. Let's go retreat into Mew. And yes, I'm absolutely horrified of potentially a... Let's just go and cross Fusion Strike. And we will... Max Miracle is going to work, right? Yeah, Max Miracle will work. 110. Our opponent is running out of time to make some stuff happen here. They do have a whole bunch of stuff. And we've got like one more disruption option on them as well. Yeah, with Lost Box, you could never count out Lost Box, but I think they made some massive errors early on. I think that getting rid of the Sableye or benching the Sableye too early, and they benched the Charizard too early as well, are going to put them in a bad spot here. Now, they also could be playing... like, is there the Kyogre? Do you think they have the magic Kyogre and then they just blast us? At which point, it kind of is what it is, right? I don't think so. But we don't know that. Okay, we get the win. GG's. So, our opponent... does rotation end Mew? Yes. Yes, it does. All of it. All of it. Yeah, our opponent there, they made some choices that I don't necessarily agree with there. I think they benched the Sableye too early. They benched the Charizard too early and really nerfed the firepower of their deck. Not having Charizard as a late game attacker really hurts. They are, unfortunately, they Pokestopped away their Regidrago, which is the big mid game attacker, and I don't necessarily hate this deck as a concept, but they probably sequenced this. They could have sequenced this better to put themselves at a little more of an opportunity to win this, being able to have Lost City. Lost City was incredibly helpful here. Box of Disaster, actually probably not bad against this deck either. It's maybe not as effective as like Gardevoir, but you can do some decent damage in there as well. And we come away with the win. GG's. Yeah, the entirety of Fusion Strike is just going away. Well, pretty much the entirety. I think there were a couple of Fusion Strike cards that were released after, like in Brilliant Stars and stuff. Let's go and take a look, actually. And can I filter by Fusion Strike? Is that a thing that we can... Yeah, let's look at all the Fusion Strike cards. Because I don't think all of them are... Yeah, like if you really want to play Fusion Strike, Mr. Rhyme, like, yeah, absolutely go for it. Oh, man. Fusion Strike, I mean, it's probably been... Oh, Rapid Strike's been really successful too, but Fusion Strike's been incredibly strong, but it's almost entirely Genesect and Mew hard carrying the squad. There was like 2 weeks where Hoopa V was really good. But then, yeah, none of these other ones even matter. And like, what is the point of playing Galarian Mr. Rhyme once Fusion Strike rotates out? What even is there? I think Ice Key rotates too. Yeah, it might just be Galarian Mr. Rhyme as the only Fusion Strike card that's going to survive rotation. Wow. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Well, we can expect Galarian Mr. Rhyme to carry on the legacy of... No, it will not. It will not. That's okay, though. That's okay. Fusion Strike had a good run. It had a good run. It won a bunch of tournaments. It finally gets to ride off into the sunset as a world championship deck. It will rotate in a couple of months, and then that's it. Cowface asked, I started with Battle Styles. Yes, I started like the week before Chilling Reign came out. And I remember that because we bought some cards at the store. We bought 2 decks, the Venusaur Blastoise V decks, and we played it. And I was like, okay, I'm in. I want all the things. And then I bought Battle Academy. I ordered an ETB. It was a Battle Styles ETB. And then I remember going into the store and they're like, Chilling Reign, and it's out like the next week. And then I may have ordered a booster box of Chilling Reign. We got some decent cards out of it, and I wanted the experience of like, what's it like with a booster box? And I thought that if I bought a booster box, I would have enough cards to build a deck. And little did I know, no, booster boxes are horrible if you're trying to build a deck. Absolutely not the way to go about it. Just buy the singles. You cannot just buy one block of cards and expect to have everything you would need for a good deck. So lesson learned. I have not bought a booster box since. You started with Lumineon Toolkit and Lost Origins ETB. That's awesome. How did everybody start? What was your start? Yeah, mine were Venusaur Blastoise. And then I went from there. And I think it's important for me, like I've always tried to create my content to be a little more beginner friendly because there are always new people coming into the game. Or there are always new people that are interested in playing in the game and don't know where to start. And the easiest way to start is with these sort of pre-made products like a League Battle deck or a Deluxe Battle deck or these EX Battle decks. And that's how a lot of people start this. So I have made it a point to make that a point of emphasis for what I cover here. And we're going to do another sort of roundup on like, here are your starter deck options. Once the My First Battle comes out and once the deluxe battle decks come out, then I can speak a little more on like, here's the options and what you get and so on and so forth. Juke Please says, I started in base set. Sadly, it was already the unlimited print, so you didn't have any rare cards from that era. Okay, wow, you go way back. OG. Cowface says, I got into the modern game with Ice Rider and Shadow Rider League battle decks. So yeah, that was about this time last year. And those were awesome decks. Awesome decks. Ice Rider was like a top 10 deck at the time, and you basically just got the whole thing in that League battle deck. And yeah, Shadow Rider is maybe not as competitive, but people have found ways to make that deck work. Even now, I have I think not next week, but the week after, I've got a Shadow Rider video coming up with some new Obsidian Flames tech. Actually, let me go. I've got my League battle deck sleeved up here, and yes, I'm using Urshifu sleeves. And no, I don't have Dragon Shields or whatever. Not yet. When I officially play in a tournament, which might be later, hopefully later this year, hoping to go to Toronto Regionals. It might be Mew. For all I know, it might actually be Mew, and that doesn't seem like a bad play at this point because Mew literally just won the World Championships. Okay, let me go and set this up here. Shadow Rider with Arceus is awesome. No, I have played that one. We have a video on the channel of that from a while back. Yeah, we covered that once. The next video is Shadow Rider with the new Soul Rock and Lunatone from Obsidian Flames, so that you can continue to draw cards even with Path to the Peak out. It's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Oh, there's like a bit of hair on the back here just sticking out. That's annoying. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, this week's videos, Monday is going to be Charizard. Tuesday is going to be a roundup of all the... Oh, can I show you what I did here? Because like I recorded it separately. I'm going to have to edit it separately. But I put a lot of work into this. And for the talkie bits, hopefully I'm not slapping these together at the last second. But I made like a whole presentation. And I know there's other people that use PowerPoint. Shout outs to PTCG Radio. Shout outs to OmniPoke. And I went through, and instead of just having like the cards themselves pulled up in the browser, I went and talked through all of the different things. So Tuesday's video is going to be this presentation with a look at all of the new cards and the new mechanics that got revealed in the World Championships. Wednesday is going to be this Mew one. Thursday is going to be it's gonna be a League battle deck video. I'm speculating on what's next because I think we are due for an announcement soon. And then Friday's Darkrai, and Darkrai is I recorded that before Obsidian Flames, so I had content while I get ramped up. It has no Obsidian Flames cards, but I think Darkrai is so good right now. I saw this list and was like, all right, we'll try it out. It's got the Squawkabilly in it now, and I was really surprised by how good Cross Switcher is in Darkrai. Now I'm not going back. Oh, it's so good. You're expecting a Vespiquen battle deck. So without spoiling too much of the video this week, I think this is the last year of V-based League battle decks. They don't make any dramatic changes to the format until the next calendar year. And even based on like when we went from the Sun and Moon League battle decks to the Sword and Shield ones, they waited till the following calendar year. And they always release 3 a year, and we've only gotten 1 so far. So I think the next drop, there's going to be 2 League battle decks, and they're going to be V-based League battle decks. And you're going to have to watch the video to see what my predictions are. But I don't think it's hard to predict what the 2 V League battle decks are. If they're EX decks, I don't know if it's Vespiquen. I think that if it's Gardevoir, they're gonna have to find a new attacker for Gardevoir. But I think Charizard as a League Battle deck at some point is a lock. I don't think it's gonna be the spring one. It could be the spring one. It might even be the safest one, but I don't know if there's been enough time, because usually they wait about a year before they release it. It makes a little more sense as like the fall deck next year, but so just some food for thought. Okay. Let me say some shout outs here, because this is going to be, we're going to chat. I will do the Antihero Chris, the next level 2. The next drop is the level 2 decks, and those are Quaquaval and Meowscarada. Those are very good decks. Well, I think Meowscarada is okay if you can upgrade it. If you are playing it straight up, it's not particularly strong. I think the Quaquaval deck is a little better out of the box, but the Quaquaval is not good. In the grand scheme of things, its ceiling is very low. When I go back to work, yeah, right now I'm still like on parental leave, so I'm not making any money right now. But when I do go back to work and I've got a little more money to spend, I will pick up the Meowscarada deck. Hopefully I'll have money to put Forest Seal Stones in this Mew deck. What, Forest Seal Stones? Like a $20, $30 card at this point? Sheesh. I might end up not playing this because the Forest Seal Stones are worth more than the entire deck. Ugh. Okay. Let's hold on. I just got okay. Sadly, Meowscarada is also just a worse version of Rapid Strike. At this point in time, you're probably right. Rapid Strike also rotates next year, and we're not going to have it. Also, Rapid Strike does not hit Charizard for weakness. I don't know. I'm a Meowscarada believer. And yes, at the moment, Rapid Strike is a better deck than Meowscarada for sure. I'm not going to argue that. I'm just saying, as a believer of Meowscarada being good someday, just pointing out some counter arguments there. All right. Okay, so it's about 22 cards off from the League Battle deck, which is not too bad. The Forest Seal Stone is going to be a problem. Let's see how much Forest Seal Stone costs right now. Oh, it's $7. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Forest Seal. Oh God, market price $13? No. No. Oh man, I'm trying, like, hey, upgrade your deck for super cheap. This is World Championship build. Forest Seal Stone's gonna be expensive, and maybe you cut down one or two. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. Forest Seal Stone's not cheap, but everything else is pretty reasonable. Yeah, Forest Seal Stone, the price on that got jacked up in the last few months. I hope anyone here, I hope y'all bought it while it was cheap. I did not, so I'm gonna be out in the cold, spending more on the Forest Seal Stones than the entire deck. Ugh. All right, before we head to the final stretch of this, I'm gonna record the intro and the outro of this Mew VMAX thing, and then actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me go and pull up just like a here. Mew VMAX League Battle deck. Okay, we'll go and open this image in a new tab, and then we will grab Vance Kelly Champ. Let's see if we can find a picture of Vance Kelly. Okay. Where is... Come on, Pokemon, please. Here we go. Oh, no, music. Shh. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man.
The Zacian V, Vance Kelly.
Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. I will open this up in a... Oh, come on.
The Zacian V.
There we go. All right. I need... Sorry, I'm really bogging the stream down right now. I need 4 Seal Stone. Would fit so perfectly in the toolkit. Oh, yeah, it would. I flagged that as a concern of mine when we were... when I was reviewing the trainer's toolkit, that was an issue that I had with it. Okay, there we go. And Tostradamus, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go and let's close this out. Let's close this out. Okay, I don't want the sound on when... Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. Let's start this. Do I have the right screen on? Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Before we go, shout outs to everybody that came by the stream today. I'm going to read my way up the chat. Antihero Chris, Cowface, Juke, please. 1, 3, yeah, 1. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for chatting. See Cowface, Gazer Beam. Who else is in here? Boarlord, Bat Squid, Come Have a Bagel. Thank you for the raid. Bella VGC. Who else was here? Frodo. Lots of the homies. I'm JJT. Derek Jeter. Yes, the Anna Chan. Welcome back. Juke, please. Thank you for the follow. Tempest Zero. Boarlord. Secret Player. JF Raptor was here for a little bit. Zach Zag. Rodimus Prime. Ada Sex. Ada, I think that's how it's pronounced. And I can't scroll back any farther. If I missed your name, I apologize. If you were lurking the stream, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate your company. I hope you enjoyed the show. I appreciated your company as much as I hope you appreciated mine. Thank you to everybody that followed the stream today. Juke, please. Tostradamus, Glue, Vinny Grassa, Tempting Time, Come Have a Bagel. Thank you for the raid. I'm JJT. Majog1, thank you both for the follow. Antihero Chris, thank you for renewing your sub. 4 months total. Potato Heart Guy, Das Radies Chen, thank you for the follow. 1 OTG LOL Amplify, The Milkman, JJ in the house, I'm on fire. Agwint 007, Lord Theo 16, Uprising, and R Trout. Thank you all for the follows, and we've almost hit 1,100 follows on the Twitch. Y'all are amazing. At every 100 follows, we fire off the money gun, and I've got it ready to go. In the next week or two, I think we'll get there. So if you haven't already hit the button, go hit the button if you enjoy the stream and want to see some more. All right. So I'm going to turn off the channel points. Again, we're going to turn off the channel points. I am going to ramble until the end, and I'm going to run through the intro and the outro, and then we will call it a day. This 3 games in this match are so nerve-wracking. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. All right. The Pokemon TCG World Championships are over. And congratulations to Vance Kelly winning the whole thing with Mew VMAX. And yes, this is... I don't know if they actually played with the League Battle Deck as a base, but basically, the League Battle Deck won the World Championships. And yes, you're not going to get every single card that Vance Kelly had in his deck for the win there, but you are going to get 2/3 of the deck. I think, thank you to Cowface for the counts. It's off by 22 cards, which for the most part isn't that hard to close the gap on. So if you want to update your League battle deck to be the same deck as the literal world champion Vance Kelly, stick around and enjoy the rest of this video. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Vance Kelly's World Champion Mew VMAX build. Of course, Mew VMAX Psychic Pokemon. It has 310 HP, free retreat, and it's got the attack Cross Fusion Strike for 2 colorless energy. Lets you copy the attack off of a Pokemon, a Fusion Strike Pokemon on your bench, and you could be copying Mew V's move, Psychic Leap, to do 70 damage and then hop off the board if you want. You could be copying, most of the time you're going to be copying Genesect V's Technoblast for 210 damage and you can't attack the next turn, but that's fine because you can just retreat out, bring it back in, or bring in another attacker. And you also got Meloetta, which is an insane attacker. Melodious Echo for a Psychic and a colorless does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy on the board. If you get 4 Fusion Strike energy on the board, your base damage is 280 damage before any sort of modifiers, which is bonkers. We've got a 4-3 line of Mew V and Mew V Max for Genesect. Genesect is an incredible card. Lets you draw cards equal to the number of Fusion Strike Pokemon you have in play. So it lets you draw up to 6 cards, and if you've got multiple Genesects, you get to keep drawing over and over again, which is amazing. Meloetta, whether you're copying Meloetta's attack or you're attacking with Meloetta, it's an incredible asset to the deck. And interesting choice here, we've got Oricorio, which has the ability Lesson in Zeal, which makes your Fusion Strike Pokemon get 20 less damage from attacks. Oricorio has been in and out of the format for a while now, and up until recently I haven't seen anyone play Oricorio. I personally would probably still wouldn't, but it was in here and was helpful in Vance getting the championship. For trainer cards, he's got 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active. 2 copies of Switch Cart lets you escape or lets you move a basic Pokemon out of the active into the bench, and while also healing that basic Pokemon for 30 damage. This is sort of a way of healing off some damage from your Genesects if they get hit by something like Sableye, Lost Mine attack. And there's some other Lost Mine provisions in there, but keep in mind that you cannot retreat Mew with Switch Cart, which isn't necessarily the worst in the world because Mew has free retreat, but there might be times where your opponent will play something that locks you in, and that's going to suck. But more often than not, Switch Cart is fine. You just pivot out Mew into a basic and then you bring Mew back in, which is fine. 1 copy of Box of Disaster. This is some Gardevoir tech here, where if this Pokemon V it is attached to has full HP and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Whether you attach this to Mew V or Mew V Max, if your opponent takes the knockout, they are going to be eating 8 damage counters. And for Gardevoir in particular, this is rough because those damage counters can oftentimes be enough to knock out their attacker as well. So really nice tech to have in here. 1 copy of Escape Rope for pivoting. Both you and your opponent have to move your actives onto the bench and switch a bench Pokemon into the active. 1 copy of Judge for hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands into their deck, draw 4 cards. Definitely helpful in the Lost Box matchup, but generally speaking, just disrupting your opponent's hand is nice. We also have an Iono kind of also for disruption, but it does let you both players shuffle their hands into the bottom of their deck and then draw equal to the number of prizes remaining. You can, in the late game, get your opponent down to like 2 or 1 cards while you get to continue drawing with Genesect, which makes this an incredibly potent card as well. 3 copies of Forest Seal Stone. Now, this is if you're looking to upgrade your Mew VMAX League battle deck in real life. Forest Seal Stone has the price has gone up in recent times, and this is going to actually be a pretty expensive, a relatively expensive card. He's got 3 copies of it here. If you can get it down to 2, that's probably okay. And if you can only afford 1, even that is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Star Alchemy, though, is a phenomenal ability. When you have attached this to a Pokemon V, you get to grab 1 card of your choice, which is awesome, and use that as your V-Star power. 2 copies of Alessa Sparkle lets you attach 2 Fusion Strike energy to any of your fusion Pokemon. Like 2 different Pokemon get 1 energy each. Helps us get the turn 1 Donk with Meloetta, or helps us get more energy on the board so Mew or Meloetta can attack. 2 copies of Choice Belt. This helps us get plus 30 damage on Pokemon V. I've seen other people use stuff like Cleansing Gloves specifically to tech against Gardevoir EX, but Choice Belt is still a great card for smashing extra damage on Pokemon V. 1 copy of Pal Pad gets your 2 supporters from the discard pile back into the deck. We've got 2 copies of Nest Ball to help get our basics down, 2 copies of Lost City to help, and when a Pokemon gets knocked out, you actually send them to the Lost Zone instead so that they cannot be brought back into play. And this is an amazing stadium against stuff like Lost Box, like Gardevoir. Get rid of their Comfies or Sableyes or Curlias and disrupt them and force them to have a tougher time towards the end of the game. 4 copies of Chromatic, flip a coin, and if heads, you get to grab a card of your choice. Of course, we've got 4 copies of those in there. 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass to give us the best chance at the widest start possible. 1 copy of Path to the Peak. This is great for slowing down our opponents with abilities. Yes, we get slowed down as well, but ideally you're playing this when it's going to hurt your opponent more than it's going to hurt you. This can also help cut off things like Drapion V, which may see a bit of a resurgence with Mew VMAX winning the championship. But we'll see. This is still helpful at shutting down other decks as well, like a Gardevoir, like a chien-pao, and actually like the new Charizard EX also gets hurt by Path to the Peak. 1 copy of Crystal Cave. This heals 30 damage off of metal Pokemon, and again, this is another Lost Box tech where you are healing damage off the Genesect that Sableye might be trying to use to get cheeky KOs in the mid to late game. So Crystal Cave really handy for that. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, get a Pokemon of your choice. 2 copies of Lost Vacuum to get certain stadiums that you don't want out of play, or certain tools, get those out of play. And even so, this also helps you thin your hand out, or thin your hand so that you can draw more cards of Genesect. And then of course 4 power tablets. For each power tablet you play, you get 30 more damage, and whether you use 1 at a time to get incremental KOs on like Pokemon V or EX, or you burn all of them in one go to take out a VMAX or a stage 2 Pokemon, being able to climb the mountain and hit for ridiculous damage is amazing. Last but not least, we've got the 3 double turbo energies and the 4 Fusion Strike energy. So generally speaking, you want to set up your board as wide as you can. I generally like to set up 3 Genesects, 2 Mews, and a Meloetta. Sometimes that's not going to be possible for whatever reason, but then by turn 2, you should be smashing with Mew VMAX or Meloetta. And if you're going second, you can try and play for the Meloetta play and try and get a turn 1 Donk. Especially if your opponent started a 2-prize Pokemon like an Arceus, the turn 1 Meloetta is absolutely ridiculous. But regardless, you're going to be attacking with Mew and Meloetta and drawing a billion cards with Genesect until you get the cards you need. All right, let's go check out these matches. And there we go. That is a look at Vance Kelly's championship Mew VMAX deck. And again, you can buy the League Battle deck and get 38 out of the 60 cards in Vance's deck, and that is pretty good to get all of that in one go. Fleshing out the rest of the deck, it's going to take a little bit, especially the 4 Seal Stones, but you can make some modifications or skimp out a little bit on some of the lineups. There's a ton of Mew lists out there. Just because Vance won with this one doesn't necessarily mean this is the definitive way to play. And the further out we go, this may not be as relevant. Like, for example, some of the trainer cards like Box of Disaster or I don't know, maybe Crystal Cave may not be as meta relevant if you're watching this months from now, but you can tweak this however you want. You'll still get a very good deck. But if you want to follow Vance's exact 60 for the World Championship build, there it is right there. All right, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time in consuming these videos or watching this live. I am, you know, I will always remember the days of very few, or like nobody watching the stream. Like I started streaming at the end of 2016, and it wasn't till like 2018 where anybody actually came by to stream, and it wasn't until like last year when anyone was really watching the YouTube channel. So I don't take any of your support for granted, and I appreciate you. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and the platform formerly known as Twitter at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.